Well, it's been a while, huh? Been posting too much YouTube shorts lately and a lot of TikTok because yeah. Now before I start the video, I want to say something a little important about this channel. As you guys can tell, I've been focusing on more short videos compared to my usual passion of longer videos because I actually want to kind of make money out of this. But I think one of the main problems on my channel is that I get copyright strike too much and I post a little too much. At first, I could be posting a video about the Infinite Flight Simulator update, flight sim stuff, and then the next one will be a random Roblox live stream, and then the YouTube shorts. I think it's time I take a step back a little bit. If I want to continue my passion of making 10-minute long videos or 8 minutes for the entertainment of my audience, I gotta change my content a little bit. So I'm introducing the channel revamped. I'm going for a more Feline San approach. If you don't know, she's a Malaysian YouTuber. She does commentary videos and her commentary is pretty fun, and I kind of want to do something just like that, but I don't want to fully copy her, but just something like that. With that said and done, let's actually get into the video. Now, I just had this random idea because I love the longsword so much and I can't really get a curved katana properly. You know, I keep looking there, I'm gonna grab my katana real quick. So I made two katanas right here, as you can see. This is the first one and this is the second one. I think the first one is pretty good already, and this one just needs a little more improvement. As you can see, this one is more wobbly than this one. And when I discovered the longsword, I just had this idea and yeah, wanted to see how it could improve. Let me get my reference photo real quick. And following our reference photos, we'll start with the blade real quick. You need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 pieces of paper, tape, and glue. First, align both A4s together and put a tape in the middle of them. And there, 2 A4 papers stuck together. Next, you are actually gonna have to fold this paper. Using a ruler, first you gotta measure at least 4 centimeters. I decided to go with 4 centimeters because the longsword has a relatively bigger blade. Once it's complete, don't fold the last one real quick. Open it in the middle and grab another A4. Now you gotta do the same thing as before. Measure 4 centimeters and start folding. Next, you want to measure how long you want your handle to be. Keep in mind, the handle is all your choice. It's your choice how long you want your handle to be. Once you decided, you put a tape and you slide it between the papers. I really feel like a blacksmith right now. But we're not quite done yet because we already placed the handle. We haven't taped it in because we don't have to tape it in yet. And as you can see, the paper is bendy. So we're gonna grab cardboard. Okay, it's 20 minutes later and I already got my cardboard right here, as you can see. Just a long stick going all across the blade, just so you know. And I want you to fold a 3 centimeter paper tube just to slide it and to balance the whole thing. I don't know what I'm saying. First, you have to glue in the handle. I'm gonna need more space. Once you glued it in, it's time to place in the cardboard. Put the cardboard in the little handles. Beep beep. Also, I forgot to mention that I added a few support beams to the cardboard because the cardboard was a little flimsy. Once the cardboard is in, place the paper as well. This piece of paper is only 2 A4s for only the blade, so you don't have to slide it all the way in. That took way too long. Well, I got all the paper wrapped around the cardboard and pretty much, yeah, it's a straight line right now. You can still see the cardboard poking out there. But for dramatic effects, we'll save it for later. As you can see from my reference photo right now, I'm trying to go for this kind of handle design where the bottom is a rounded circle and this curved V right here. So if you want to copy me, you can continue to do so. First, you fold an A4 paper in half, right like this. Camera fell. Fold the other half, another half, and the final half. So now we got a rectangle that's going to stick here, but we're gonna make it a circle. So after another 7 minutes rambling around, I realized that yeah, this was too small. So Making a circle was more harder than I expected, so I decided to go with this triangle shape. Slice your circle in half, or triangle if you're copying my design. The best option is gluing it. There we go, we got a little triangle handle. I don't know what do you call this. Unfortunately, the reference photo shows that the bottom half is actually bigger than the actual handle, but I don't care, this is my channel. Alright, next for the little V. Okay, first you want to get an A4 paper and fold it in half this way. Fold another half, fold two halves together and fold it this way, and draw a line between the middle. Then you're gonna have to fold a V shape on that middle, like this. Then you do the same thing on another paper. Following the reference photo, it's pretty accurate. Some people say it might be too big, but to those people I say shut up. Then you put it between your handle and your blade, then you glue it. Okay, now that we put our V in here, we're going to have to do a little more modifications. Our V right now is kinda big at the side, so let's fold them in. And as you can see, our blade over here looks pretty decent. Now let's decorate. My old katanas have a few bits of grip detail, so we're gonna do the same, but this time, since it's not a katana, it's all gonna be straight, not an angle. Keep folding a 2cm A4 paper. This is 2 centimeters, and what you're gonna do is continue to fold it like so. Once you're done, you open it up. You got one, so let's attach it to our little sword here. And just stick it straightly this way and start wrapping. Not that kind of wrap. Try not to wrap it quite angled, just like a katana. Eventually your paper will run out of space, so just tape another piece of paper and continue wrapping. A few seconds of your watch time equals 5 minutes of my suffering. As you can see, our grip is done. I added a lot of tape so it doesn't look as good on camera, but if you want, you can add a few outlines just to make it pop a little bit. But yes, our grip detail exists. Now your blade suffering is almost over, let's do the dramatic effect. Now that we cut the edge, let's glue it together. And is that it? Oh shit, that's it. I already recorded an outro and a montage, but the montage and outro was kinda cringe, so I decided to do a voiceover instead. So here's the improved outro. And our paper model of the longsword is complete. Now, hold on, let me get rid of the music. As you can see, the longsword is pretty relatively bigger than most of my swords. Unfortunately, the katana is slightly longer, but the width of the longsword is actually bigger. Keep in mind, I'm not making a curved katana ever again. You definitely need a lot of shelf space to display this, or else it would tumble off and possibly break. Now, unlike the katana, the longsword isn't really known for having a sheath. Longswords do have sheaths, but I don't think it fits for this medieval weapon anymore. And what's a longsword without a shield, you know what I'm saying? Well, unfortunately, a shield will include a lot of cardboard, which I don't really have on hand. But whatever, let's cut this fish. In conclusion, this is a fun project to make, and I hope you find the process fun and enjoyable just like I did. Personally, the longsword is one of my most favorite swords that exists in this world, and it was very fun to actually make it into the paper model. Although there are some imperfections, I hope this tutorial actually helped you make it better than like I did. Anyways, I'm getting tired of thinking of words to say. I don't even write a script for this video, so yeah, my mouth just saying words that doesn't make sense right now. I'm too awkward right now. Thank you for watching, subscribe, and ring a ding ding.